are watching the Nth Degree TV, which is the place to be to take your career from stuck to unstoppable. And I'm your host, Tracy TImm, and I'm so excited to have you here again this week. Thanks for watching. I love being able to help you out every week with tips and tricks to take yourself from, meh about your job to loving your career and ultimately loving your life. So happy to have you here. This week, we are going to be talking about something pretty near and dear to my heart because it's something that I hate, which I know it's kind of surprising, but it's something that I come up against all the time and I get asked questions about and I even struggle with myself. And I think that the best advice that I can give you guys quite often is how I handle things that I struggle with in my own career or things that I struggle with in my day-to-day and ways, tips, and tricks that I use to get over those problems. Because A, I've done it, B, I know it works, and C, if it's happening to me, I know it's happening to you because we are not that different, I promise. So the one thing that I've been thinking about all week that I wanted to talk to you guys about is, that time when you get really excited about a project, maybe it's something you've wanted to do for a really long time, maybe it's a business goal, maybe it's a personal goal, who knows? But you're really, really excited, you get started, you have all this momentum and excitement and energy, and then you have to actually finish it. Like you have to keep doing the things that need to get done for this project or this idea or this creation to finally be complete. And for some reason, as you're going through the motions, as you're doing the day-to-day, as you're getting involved in all the little details, all the excitement wanes and the motivation wanes, and all of a sudden you find yourself just hating what you had been excited about in the first place. Like if that's happened to you, raise your hand because honestly, literally right now, it's happening to me. In our business right now, we are building an online course called the Nth Degree Academy, and I'm so excited to have it. I'm so excited for you guys to be able to experience it because it's hugely beneficial and helpful, and you don't have to physically be with me to complete it, and that's awesome. I know you guys might not know me that well, but what you should know about me is that I am 100% ideator, 0% executor. Like I love coming up with new ideas, I love creation, I love the idea of just like starting something from scratch. But when it comes to completing it, when it comes to finishing it, when it comes to doing all the nitty gritty stuff that you have to do to get something really important done, I struggle. So literally a couple days ago, there I was sitting at my computer trying to write a script for a couple of videos that I needed to shoot very recently. And I don't know about you guys, but there are certain things that when you do them at work, they feel like water torture to you. Like you would much rather just like have somebody dripping a drop of water on your forehead once every second for like the next 5 years than try to finish this one task that you need to get done. And that's exactly how script writing felt for me. I hate doing detail stuff. I hate sitting. I hate like typing, even except when I'm writing something really fun and creative. And these were scripts, which if you do a lot of videos like I do, I don't write scripts for everything that I say. I don't script out every single word that I say, and I think that those sound even better. But when you're building a product, you have to know what you're going to say in advance so that you can put all the emphasis behind it in certain ways, so you can plan worksheets around it, so you know how long the videos are going to be. There's so much more planning that goes into it than just a YouTube video. So I struggled to get through this. And I realized that if I was struggling, I knew that some of you guys are probably struggling with this too. So what I did was go through this exercise that I actually learned from a friend of mine named Merrifield, who is just an incredible human being, has like 17 children and still runs a business and is really successful. He's a great husband. Like, he's an awesome guy. And he helped me get to what I call really like the root of your motivation by a very simple exercise of asking me 5 whys. So I came into his office and he was like, what do you want to do? What do you want to create? What do you want to build? And I said, well, I really want to make this online course. I think it's really important. I think people need it. And he's like, well, okay, wait. Why do you want to build this online course? And I said, I think, well, for my business, I really need the freedom. And then for people, I think that they really want to be able to consume this on their own. And well, he's like, okay, wait. But why do you need to create this course, right? This is the second why does it need to exist or whatever. And I was like, well, because it's really important to me that this gets created and that it has my name on it. It's what I know how to do really, really well. And I was kind of going on and on. He said, well, wait, but why does that matter? Why does that matter to you? He's like, well, because I don't know. And I struggled with the third why. That's really where you're going to get hung up, is the third why. Like, why does this really matter to you? Struggled through it, and I thought, this matters to me because this is my life's work. Like, what I'm doing means so much to me that this needs to happen. It needs to come out. And he said, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Why do you feel like this is your life's work? And why is your life's work even that important? I said, nobody's ever asked me if like life's work was important. You just kind of assume that that's an important thing. And so I thought about it and said, well, because we all need to fulfill our purpose, and this is really tied to my purpose. And he said the fifth and final why, which just blew my mind, was, well, why is it important to fulfill your purpose? He's like, if the answer doesn't make you cry, it's not the real answer, right? If it doesn't bring out emotion in joy or sorrow, something stirring in you, then that's not the real answer. And I thought really hard, and I said, because I don't want to live a meaningless life. I don't want to leave here when my time is done and not have done something that mattered, something that helped people, something that I could say was like my legacy, or something that had my name on it that said I wouldn't be forgotten and that my life mattered in a really deep and impactful way. And he said, there it is. There it is. And I was literally kind of like crying in his office. Because when you think about having a meaningless life, if that matters to you, I mean, you tear up a little bit. I'm saving you from the tears right now because I know, maybe you don't want to handle it. So you can thank me later. But if you're in the middle of something that you know matters to you, but you've lost track of why, or you've lost the ability to see how what you're doing right now, even if you hate it, or even if you're suffering through it, how that gets you to the end goal, how that gets you to this deeper fundamental motivation and meaning for what you're doing, ask yourself 5 whys. Or have somebody else ask you 5 whys. I did this with somebody in my office literally today, and it was fantastic because he was struggling through some personal growth issues, and I asked him why after why after why, and we finally got down to the root of it, and it was deep, and it got him back on track and back excited about what he was working on before. So I highly encourage you to try this. If you're in the middle of something and you're just struggling through it and you just don't know how to get back on track, or how to make yourself write that next script, or how to make yourself stay up an extra hour, or get to the office an extra hour early, or whatever it is, if you can find your 5th why, I guarantee you will come back to that with renewed vigor and renewed excitement and renewed energy. So I hope that this helps. Now, thanks again, like I said, for watching. I'm so happy to have you here. So if you would, please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the more people find out about this awesomeness, the more that you look cool. Right? No, just kidding. But seriously, subscribe below. And then if you have time, hop over to TracyTimm.com. It's brand new and beautiful. And I'm so happy and thankful to my team at It Crowd Marketing for taking care of me like they did. Love the new website. Go over there and subscribe for email updates, and you'll get all kinds of goodies from me, and you'll get to know when this course is coming in the very near future. Thanks again. Like I said, please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Email me, would love to hear from you. If you're struggling through something, if this is helpful to you, if you've done something else in the past that was helpful to get you back on track, that's even better. But I can't wait to hear your stories. Thank you so much again for being here. Have an amazing day, an amazing week, and don't forget that now is your time. You can do this, and I promise you, little by little, together, we can take your career from stuck to unstoppable. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Can't go without the lip shine. Hold me close and hold me tight. Y'all like when I sing, don't you? Louis Armstrong, probably.